This is the Lange of Nene, or Joyce Washnitzer Parks. She turned, or if she were alive, she would turn 97 today, but this is but the datin of her is living on. At 3, she probably, these circles mean we don't really have the information. 3, she probably learned that she was a little sister and saw herself that way. At 4, she probably saw herself as good. At 5, she probably saw herself as strong. At 6, she would be her brother was stillborn, and that affected her ability, probably leading to her wanting to become a teacher. At 8, she took to tobacco. At 10 or 11, more specifically, but 10 is the age. At 12, she probably found that she was not liked. At 16, she developed her skills as a teacher and became a good teacher, most likely. At 20 to 24, she met her husband. 24 to 32, she had her first kid at the age of 30. 32 to 40, she had her second kid at the age of 34. At the age of 40, she had already started to go back to work. She'd been working as a teacher, but she had already decided to go back to school and learn to be a psychologist, which she did very single-mindedly. That led to her amassing a great deal of wealth and the capability to be flashy in a traditionally feminine way. 64 to 80, both of her grandchildren were born, me and Esme, and right on the border of this age, 80, she died. And her legacy for these past 16 years has been that my mom stops emulating her industry as a psychologist, starts emulating her own industry as an artist. I become more spiritual, but fail to reconnect with Judaism, my original faith. Esme doesn't really remember much of Nene to begin with. There's a Pops, slowly over the course of those 16 years, died as well, feeling very defeated and ceasing all of his hobbies. So that brings us to this. Thing here. What is it going to be? Well, this level of the hierarchy of ages is associated with the breaking up of the hyperneural, the dissipation of the different factions associated with your legend. This stage on Nene, this column on Nene's datum, has to do with, is a combination resonance with her older sister, who was 6 when she was born, and which resonates here, and her mother, who was 24 to 32. Let's see, 19 plus 6 is 27. No, 25. 25. Where she associates this with being strong and being feminine. So this is going to be likely the split between her male and female heirs. Heirs to her legacy. We don't know who this resonance is, but whoever they were a teacher, probably a preschool teacher who taught Nene at 4. This means father, and the resonance is with his work as a doctor, which he emulated as a psychologist, and his hyper-focusing with her tobacco use. And well, I don't really think this really has much to do with it, but it could. Where she met Pops. Now here's a prayer. Oops. I wrote Lange instead of Lange. Lange Nene, ko hach koko ha. Breaking up. Ko lo koko ha. Langwa ha. Glech angel tlachangel tlachel thu Tracy. Al Anglia, al Angel, al Olang. Or actually, al Anglia, al Angel, al Olang. To the Nene rises to the next level, breaking up, rises to the next age, feminine, emulating feminine strength. In the datums of my mother and her sister, there is eventually resulting in Anlia, the hyperneural, and along. That is my personal thing. Thank you and good night. I didn't do this until the last minute.